with Holly. Holly, I think you're just going to get a super duper prize from me because you're on this call and you're a rock star. So
there you go.
Okay, so what day is it? I have no idea.
Well, we are competing with the K group Cindy chat. So some of the girls in the K groups are going to be chatting with Cindy. And then also we changed the date. And so it's not our normal time. And also, it's the busy holiday season. So I think with just a little bit of all that, they probably have,
election hangover.
Mm-hmm. Everybody. Yeah. So this will be recorded. There's Karen. This will be recorded for you guys to watch later and you guys can flip through it. But this is, I got to find my notes. Tips and tricks for the Christmas selling season. So we have a lot of ideas tonight. So I'm super excited to share with it. We're super excited to share them with you all. As we know, we are in the busiest time of the year. I was in Michael's today, and it was full bloom Christmas. It was beautiful. I was tempted to buy another Christmas tree, but I just bought one last weekend, so why do I need another one? I have an addiction to Christmas trees. My sister stopped me. Thankfully, she called to FaceTime me with my adorable niece. So, anyways, so our hope tonight is to share some tips and tricks. Of course, we know partying is the number one thing to do, but especially this time of year, there's lots of extra ways to earn that income and sell our products because I love when I go to a party and tell people that we are not 31 bags, we're 31 gifts. And most people tend to think we're just bags. And so Karen and Kristen and Annette and if Ashley jumps on and myself are dear friends. And we, for Holly especially, we started doing these calls a couple months ago. Well, what's it been? 4 months ago? 3 months ago?
At least, yeah.
And we decided to start brainstorming with our teams. So, hey, Ashley. Ashley just joined too. So we're super excited that you guys are on here with us. Hi, Karen. And we look forward to sharing. So who wants to start? Anybody have a recommendation? You want me to start since I'm kind of already talking?
Sure, I'll go next.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, so for me, I'm going to talk about... I'm going to mute some people here so we don't have background noise. Okay, so I chose to talk about things like a turkey trot, a snowman shuffle, and especially for our newer girls, most people don't understand how a turkey trot actually works. And so this may seem kind of basic for those of you who either are on live or watch the recording and you know how a turkey trot works. But I thought I would kind of share with you how I have done turkey trots in the past and what has really worked for me. So I brought my handy dandy cute little bag here. So basically a turkey trot is where you try to get either 6 customers or 12 customers to collect orders over the holiday, over Thanksgiving. So turkey trot would be over Thanksgiving. You take all of those collective orders, so all 6 orders, and you put it in as a $600 party. Then you divvy up the hostess rewards into 6 different prizes. And so everybody who collects $100 in orders is guaranteed a prize. So I honestly prefer from the way I've done them. I've tried to do 12 ladies at a time for a $1,200 party, and I never can seem to get 12 committed ladies. But when I offer 6, I usually get 6. I will put a little bit of a warning. Ashley can't get on. I don't know. Tell her to use the link.
No, she can't get on. Sorry, I was trying to.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were going to read that right then.
I was like, sorry. I get distracted by the chat box. I should just.
Okay, sorry. I'm done. I'm sorry.
Okay, I've hidden it now. Okay, so basically, I always start with my customer group, and I usually do some kind of post that I'm looking for 6 ladies. And I can be honest with you, I didn't think I was going to do one this time around. But I decided to post to my customer group today that I am mailing out what I'm calling party bags to anyone who wants to collect some orders from family and friends over Thanksgiving. And I said, check this video out for another reason to do this. And I included the video of the hostess rewards for December, because we know December's customer special actually starts on the 23rd. So I'm not necessarily working with the current customer special. I'm going to put some party bags together, mail them out, and it's going to be orders for the December special, even though we're still in November. So it is kind of confusing, I realize. Now, the things I've printed out, and these were just examples that somebody else had made, they actually have the current customer special. Well, if you're doing this over Thanksgiving, that's not going to work because the special ends the day before or 2 days before Thanksgiving. So we need to make sure that we're offering the current customer special during the holiday season. The way Kim Washington, my sponsor, shared this with me a long time ago, where she said that she wanted to make sure that, everybody's sitting around looking at Black Friday ads. Now they're usually looking at their tablets or their iPhones to see what Black Friday ads are coming out around the Thanksgiving table. And so this is the perfect time to pull out that 31 catalog and say, here's some of the fun gifts that you guys can order as well. Okay, so here is one of the pictures that somebody else created, but it basically breaks it down into where if you have 6 ladies collecting $100, 2 people are going to get $50 in free product, 2 people are going to get a half price item, and 2 people are going to get a hostess exclusive. Because at $600, you've got $110 in free product as a party, 2 half price items, and 2 hostess exclusives. So if that makes sense. On top of that, we know that at a $600 party level, they qualified for that extra hostess exclusive at the hostess price. Now, this is the wrong price because this was Canadian. I wasn't paying attention when I was printing it off. So what I do is I put a little FYI, I'm looking to see who wants to do this. You can always post a graphic and make it super fun. Maybe you want to prepare a fun bag that you're going to actually mail out to people. That tends to entice people more. I had some girls last night telling me that they are having a hard time getting 6. I always say it doesn't matter if you have 2 or 3. If you have 2 or 3, it's $300 order, and it's a $300 party. And then you just work with the hostess rewards. I always tell the people that sign up for this is I have to have 6 in order for you guys to get those 6 rewards or those rewards. So some of the things that I've done, I will usually kind of fold these up. I'll put some catalogs, usually 1 to 2 catalogs in here, 4 or 5 order forms. I'll put a pin in here for them. Sometimes I go to the Dollar Tree and I get them a calculator just to have something fun that they have in here. These were from Michael's a couple of years ago, and there's those poppers and they have fun Thanksgiving messages on the inside. So I usually try to give something else. And then here, like a pen, there's a pen. Nothing too fancy. And then usually what I do is I will take a graphic like this and I will cut it out and glue stick it to the front of the bag. Fold the bag down, put it in a little envelope, and mail it out to the people that are interested in collecting. I've had women who I've had 6, and it dwindles down to 3, but those 3 collect $200 each instead of $100, so I'm still back up to 6. But that's just one of the ways that you can do a turkey trot. Now, obviously, if you've got 12 people, you can do more with the $1,200 party rewards. But hopefully that explains the turkey trots a little bit more. A snowman shuffle is the exact same thing, only you're using a snowman or a reindeer shuffle. You're using those themes instead. I would probably do those like the first week or second week of December, right before the holiday cutoff. And so you could do something over Christmas if you wanted to. I've just never really tried that. I don't know if anybody of the other ladies on the call have tried that, but the turkey trot is what I prefer to do the most. I didn't think I was going to do it. I haven't really been advertising it, but this morning I decided to go on and post something in my customer group, and I already have 2 ladies. I didn't give them a goal of you have to collect $100, but I figure if they're willing to take a packet at Thanksgiving, I'm going to mail them a packet, and let's see what kind of orders they come up with. So that's kind of the way the turkey trot goes. The other thing I was going to talk about was, and I don't know if you guys have seen this because I had not until I was playing around on 31today.com, and I may try to share my screen so you can see where it's at. If I can do this. Okay, share screen. Okay, so under the, when you view all marketing material, and you scroll down here to where it's all the way down, the monthly marketing material, there's 2 videos that I'm really going to recommend to everybody to watch because I thought they were really helpful, and it gave me some ideas today. And I tried to get the link that I could share it on even just my team group, but Vimeo wouldn't let me, or Vimeo, or however you say it. One's from Jenny Hillenberg, and one is from Jennifer Pasalakis. I'm going to kind of pull this one up here so you can see Jennifer. She is using our Zouts as party bags, and I thought, why have I not thought about this? And her little video talks about what she puts in it, and it's a party bag to go. So I have some extra specials people aren't using, so I'm ordering myself some party bags, and I'm embroidering them Party Divas, and I'm using different fonts for each one so I know what one is out at the time. But you could do something very similar. Here, I'll stop sharing my screen so you guys know where to find that. You use a zip top, right? And so then you're going to put some products in here. She said 7 or 8. You could go as simple as a zipper pouch and a key fob or a wallet. Use some products that you are not currently using or going to use at a party or event, and kind of like check this out with them. They collect the orders. You could even do this over Thanksgiving, and that's kind of your party bag. What I hope to do by having some of these on hand is taking 1 to 2 to every party, kind of like a hostess packet, but instead saying, okay, who wants to take a party bag? And you could even do that before somebody actually has a home party, so they're already trying to collect the orders before the home party even happens. And so what I decided to do, and let me give you another thing. If you're like, Dana, I don't have anybody that has extra specials. If you go to Business Supplies right now and you order the large Hostess, what's it called? The Hostess Reward, Hostess?
Mystery.
Or, yeah, that's the part of the consultant supplies. For $25, you get 2 Zouts. And you get like 3 other items. You get an O-Snap bin and something else. So for $25, you could have 2 Zouts. You figure the cost. They're older. They're like 2 of the spirit colors, so they're like black and navy. But those would be super cute to use. As well as for your party bags. You know, it's something when somebody can actually carry the products and take it around with them, share it with their friends. Sorry, I'm about to have a coughing fit again. Share it with their friends and say, hey, I'm, collecting some orders. I decided to embroider mine because that may stand out to somebody. And I even did one with the hashtag, the new hashtag embroidery. So I was like, you never know. And I've thought about offering that to them. Sorry, I'm going to cry here. I've thought about offering that to them as a free incentive. If they reach $1,200 party, I'll gift them that Zout. So that's something else that I have. So hopefully with those ideas, we'll get you started at least. And I may come back with another, but I'm going to pass the baton now. So who wants to go next?
And then I was going to say, before you go, just really quickly while we're on that.
Yeah.
Last year, over the holidays, not just Thanksgiving, but the limited time that we have to sell in December, I did the Merry and Bright zipper pouch, and I did that as my catalog party to go. So I had 3 catalogs, I don't know, like 2 order forms, whatever. Most of my people do it online anyway. So I had like the makings of a catalog party. And then if they got over $500, they got to keep the zipper pouch.
There you go.
But they loved it.
Yeah. And you could always just do zipper pouches. And you could still fit a couple of our smaller products on the inside, because even if somebody's not taking advantage of a customer special this month, this is a $5 add-on that you could add to somebody's order. I've had this at my last event, and I sold 3 of these exactly because they love that embroidery. So
they do love that. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right. So what I did is I decided that I was just going to share a couple tips. Actually, I have like a lot, but, for making sure that everybody remembers to not stop, at the deadline of December 10th or December 12th or whatever the deadline is. So that was the main thing I wanted to share with you guys tonight, is that keep selling through December so that you don't have to restart in January. Because what happens is, this is for those veterans, this happens. We get tired because we party hard now, and then it's the holidays, and the flexibility of our business and our job is awesome because we can actually do, take time off when we want to and that kind of thing, which makes it lovely. So, yes, I'm saying enjoy the time with your family. Do the cookies and, things like that you want to do or whatever. Just don't completely stop your business during that time. The company has set us up for success with the outlet sale that's going to be at some point. I'm assuming it's between Christmas and New Year's, but I don't know for sure. They've done that before, so I'm just assuming. But, you'll have that, which, I'm very thankful, because then it's kind of like automatic. You don't have to do a lot with that. But that's one thing. The other thing is that, when you're at the end of your parties, let's say your parties end on December 7th or 10th, or you go all the way up to the 12th, and that's your deadline for Christmas. You can still do parties afterwards. It's just not guaranteed Christmas delivery. So that's the one thing. The other thing is that let's just say that my last home party is December the 11th, and I'm getting everything in by the 12th. I still have my kit there, and I probably won't do home parties again, let's say, until January, or maybe the very beginning of January. But I'll be doing the outlet and maybe some catalog things and different things like that. You can go ahead and have, your little open house or that kind of thing, and do it with like a gift wrap station, so that you can get rid of any of your overstock, but also your kit, because your kit can be reordered. So even though this stuff is still good until the end of January, the new catalog's not until February, you can go ahead and still sell, the stuff out of your kit, and then just reorder the same exact things in. But that way you still get sales volume for it, and you make cash at that point. So you're kind of using your kit again, and having those people able to have some last minute gifts. So like super simple open house style with like cookies and punch, and just do while you're doing your little things and stuff like that, while you're doing your own gift wrapping or whatever. Then open up your house. It's probably decorated for Christmas, and have people come over, and then have some different things set up. So like kit together some things that are specific for teachers or employees, and Secret Santas and things like that. So you want to group some little things. Maybe if you got some extra littles, you can prop them and put some cookie mix or something like that, and a little wooden spoon in there, and have them all done up if you have the time to do those kind of little things. My thought on that is, like, if I have a few extra because I don't sell them out, then I have my own gifts for my teachers, or if my kids are older now, but that type of thing. For those closet gifts, someone comes over and it's like, oh yeah, I have a gift for you. Yeah, that kind of thing. So that is the other thing. So that's like the last minute grab and go type thing. Offer, like I said, like a gift wrap station. So just get a whole, and this is a great tip for next year. Stock up at Hobby Lobby or any of those places that give that 70 to 90% off after the holidays, so that you have that Christmas wrap and that tissue and those bags and things ready. And then you just put up a whole little wrap station, and this gives you time to do that one-on-one, to book their spring parties and things like that, and maybe talk to them about selling. It's just a little more casual. You don't really have to do like a demonstration. They're just coming to shop. And it's just a really good relationship building time for you with your customers and stuff. So the other thing that I had is don't forget the guys. So men don't know how to shop most of the time, so they wait till the last minute. So that's how you can help them. I did print, when I saw that Dana was sharing her thing, I don't know if you can see this, but I did print this one. It's for the Jiffy Lube, or for the car when your car's in the shop. What I did last year is I put put one of these on the binder, and then put a catalog and just in sheet protectors or whatever, and set it on the little table there at the local car shop that I have a friend with that owns it. And it says, bored while you wait for repairs. You can shop while you wait. Place an order or call me to be your personal shopper, and I will have a free gift for you. And I put free gift wrapping. I said, shop while your car is in the shop. Contact me for a free catalog. It has my information and stuff on there. So you can do that at a couple little places if you can connect with someone at Jiffy Lubes or a car place or whatever. So that helps. You can host a men's shopping night, and then you can get a wish list from the wife. And right now, as you're doing parties, the women at your parties can be giving you a wish list, and down at the bottom it says who they want you to contact. And then you can be that personal shopper for that husband, so that he can get what she has left on her wish list that she wasn't able to get. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you about is don't forget to be your own hostess, your own gift giver. You want to buy your own gifts and advertise your products for any gift giving occasions that you have coming up, making sure that you have your product out there because you're representing yourself. And it also gives you sales, for volume and for getting in the K groups and things like that, but you also make money, so you get a good discount. But it goes so much more beyond that, because you're just getting to, get all those products out there, and other people go, oh my gosh, I absolutely love that. I just happen to sell that, So it kind of gets your name out there at the same time. And then the last thing that I have is, I think it's the last thing, I'm just going to do real quick. Yes, the last thing I have on here is, I've said this before, but the dentist approach. Don't forget to rebook your hostesses. So now is the time, if you have not started already. So usually like from October through December cutoff, we are totally rebooking those hostesses for either January, because there's usually organizational, some really great specials in January, and after the holidays. And what people don't realize is that people do have money after the holidays, because people nowadays will give gift cards and checks and cash and stuff, so they will have some money to spend. So that's a really good way to rebook them, and let them also know that their friends and family are going to be organizing and taking down all of their Christmas stuff. They're going to be so used to going to all these holiday parties, and they're going to be party, and then boom, for a few weeks they're going to be like, oh my gosh, they almost get bored. Then they have to take down all their Christmas stuff. So they're ready to party and have fun, and they're also ready to get organized. And who's better to organize them than us that have all the organizing products, right? So that's the one way to book them for January. But then if they won't book for January, you always book them for the next catalog, which starts in February. And if I have to rebook a hostess from October or November for March or April, I don't mind, because she's a rebook. I'm still going to get fresh bookings, but at least I get her in the books, and then I'm always going into the new catalog season with with parties on my books. So of course, booking them now, that is you may say that, because if you don't have your December filled, you better start doing it now before you even think about doing the January and February. It's just those hostesses, rebook those girls, and then you can fill in later. So I hope that helps.
It's good. Good tips.
Thanks, Annette. Is it you, Kristen?
It's me.
Yay.
All right. Hopefully, I wrote a lot of notes, so hopefully I will do it quickly, but if I'm going too fast, stop me.
I was going fast, sorry.
No, it was very good. I love all of those. I've only done 3 of those, so I think there's a couple in there that I need to add this year. Okay, so my first one is to be a personal shopper. What do I mean by personal shopper? I want you to take the work out of gift giving for your guests, for your customers. When I lived in Okinawa, sorry, my computer's tilting. When I lived in Okinawa, I could not buy a whole lot of things that I had taken for granted that I could just run to the store and get. For example, I wanted a Christmas pajama set. I just wanted Christmas pajamas. Couldn't find them anywhere. They didn't have them at the PX. Now, mind you, this is when shopping on the web was brand new. Okay, brand new. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea whether I could get it shipped to Okinawa. Some places did, some places didn't. And a friend of mine said, oh my gosh, I have the best thing for you. You have to use my Nordstrom's personal shopper. And I was like, I don't shop at Nordstrom's. Like, that's way too expensive. I said, well, how much does that cost? She's like, oh, it's free. And I said, wait, what do you mean it's free? She's like, oh no, they have personal shoppers and it's free. And you just tell them what you're looking for and they will find it for you and they'll ship it to you. Lo and behold, I sent an email and she sent an email back. And I said I was looking for a pair of Christmas pajamas, size large. And here was my budget. And she sent me a picture and said, do you like these? And I said, yes, I love those. She sent them to me and here they come in Okinawa now. They took 6 weeks to get there, but I had my Christmas pajamas in time for Christmas. So that was really my first experience. And to me, it was something that you only got that experience if you shopped at a high-end retailer. So a couple Christmases ago, actually probably 4, I started doing this with my VIP group, and I have a lot of ladies in my group who shop for a ton of family members. For example, one of my customers has 8 nieces and nephews, and she buys each niece and nephew a gift every year. They don't draw names. She's responsible for buying 8 or 9, I can't remember how many it is, gifts. Now, because she has 8 or 9 nieces, guess how many sisters she has? 4 sisters. So she has to buy for 4 sisters, 8 or 9 nieces, and then that's not even including her mother, her mother-in-law, and all of her husband's family. So she started sending me her list. She would tell me her budget, and I would pick gifts for her. Now, this was before we even had personalization preview. So imagine how much more awesome it is now that I can just send her, and she still does it. She sends me her Christmas list. She tells me her budget and who she has to buy for that year. And it varies from year to year. She obviously doesn't buy 31 for her 8 nieces and nephews every single year, but she sends me the list of who she needs me to help check off her wish list or her gift list. It takes me pretty much no time at all, because by this point in the catalog, you know what's in the catalog. You're like, yep, I know what would be a great gift for a mother-in-law. If you don't, then take a few minutes and just go through the catalog and jot down, oh yeah, that would be a great gift for a sister. That would be a great gift for a teenager. We talked a little bit about it in October, right? Was that when our Better Together was? October. So we talked a little bit about it then, but that would not take very long at all to go through the catalog and just have in mind who that item would be a good gift for. Okay, so that's the first thing. Be a personal shopper. Offer your services. That's also can carry over into corporate giving. So if you know someone who is a realtor who buys gifts at Christmas for all of her contacts or for all of her contractor, her, the plumber that she calls, the inspection guy that she calls, all of those people she's going to buy gifts for. So why not talk to those people, see how you could be helpful, and offer them that personal shopping gift giving service. Any questions on that? Okay, moving on. The next thing that I have is that you always want to increase the value of their purchase. So just like being a personal shopper increases that value because you're offering a service in addition to the product, you want to share ideas on what to put inside your gift. So yes, the littles, you can tell them till, tomorrow that the littles are a great gift. You can say it all day long. You can post cute pictures of littles. But what really adds value to that is if you can show them what to put inside. Show them how cute it is with a square tissue box inside and a little Purell in the back pocket for a teacher gift. Show them how cute it is stuffed with a little package of handmade cookies or homemade cookies. You don't have to home make the cookies. You can buy a cute little stack of those cookies at Panera that seem to call my name every time I stand in line because they're already tied up. You know what I'm talking about? In a tall package with a cute little bow on top. You can buy one of those, stick it in there, and show them what a cute gift that is. The list goes on and on. So, but do that with several of your favorite gifts. So if right now, this time of the year, zipper pouches and mini zipper pouches I do those for gifts more than anything else. Same with you, Dana. I had my Joy zipper pouch at my last vendor event, and I sold 4 just to one person who wanted them for her nieces. And she picked a different monogram and a different color for each niece. And she was ecstatic that she was done with her nieces. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm done. That's great. So if you're wanting to sell or market your mini zips or your zipper pouches, take a couple of pictures of cute things that can go in there. So for a teenager, you might have a picture showing a lip gloss and a key fob and a compact or something like that. For a teacher, you could show like 8 Sharpies sticking out of the thing. Now, you've spent $5 on the zipper pouch. You've spent maybe $5 on the pack of Sharpies, maybe less if you have a coupon or if they're on sale. And for $10, you have a super cute teacher gift that they're not going to get from anybody else. So, but our customers, we have to help them think of these ideas, because most of my customers are exactly like me. They look at it and they're like, oh, that's cute, but they're not really seeing how that would be a great gift. So help them see it, help them visualize that.
Can I interrupt you, Kristen?
Yeah. Yeah.
And these are probably more for the newer girls than anything, but one of the things is, if you don't have ideas for some of the items that we currently carry, my favorite go-to place is Pinterest. Like, I just literally typed in zipper pouch 31, and there's cute little teach and inspire embroidery on the mini zipper pouches. And then in the picture, it shows what they've put inside. And so I'll just save those all in like a little folder on my computer. And then as I want to talk about teachers' gifts at a Facebook party or in my customer group, those are the pictures I'll upload. So don't think you have to come up with all the pictures on your own, and don't think you just have to use home office pictures. Go to Pinterest. There's tons of consultants out there that have shared amazing ideas.
Yep.
And you can just save them. So.
And if you're sharing with your VIPs, if it's not someone who's just approached you individually, what would be a great gift, then take time now. Don't wait till December. Take time now in your VIP group. And so today you might be sharing 10 ways to use to gift the mini zipper pouch, or 10 ways to gift the full-size zipper pouch. So you can have your Pinterest links or your pictures ready to go. But you don't have to put a ton of work into it for it to be really beneficial and like educational for your customers, if that makes sense. Okay, so that you've increased the value of the product by showing them how to, what to put in it to gift. And one last thing about the mini zipper pouch, because again, apparently I'm pretty obsessed with the mini zipper pouch. It is the best gift card giver that we have, in my opinion. I love to give gift cards in a mini zipper pouch. So if you're in a classroom where we do, what do you call it? A gift card tree. We do a gift card tree for our teachers, and we do the favorite things and on and on. Well, I always put mine in a zipper pouch. I can't tell you how many teachers are like, this is the cutest little thing I've ever. It was just a zipper pouch. I didn't even personalize it. It was just a zipper pouch, or a mini. The next way that you can add value to the product that your customer is purchasing or the gift that they're purchasing is personalization. Our personalization sets us apart from every competitor that we have, including like major retailers. So we have, if you don't know, if you're not a monogram junkie like I am, we have the best quality embroidery of anybody I've ever ordered from. Our stitching is tight. We have a lot of choices. I just ordered from Pottery Barn about 3 months ago, because it was when we were going to back to school. Not to badmouth Pottery Barn in case anybody works for them or their, best friend does. I had to send every piece that I had embroidered back because the stitching was loose or it was off-centered. It has been a long time, knock on wood or my computer, since I've had anything personalization-wise I've had to send back to home office. And if I do, they'll take care of it immediately if it's a problem with the personalization. So make sure that you are talking about personalization at your parties, especially at your Facebook parties, because they're not seeing and touching what you have like they do at a home party. So make sure that you're including the personalization. No one wants to give a generic gift. You don't want to get a generic gift. Why would you give a generic gift? So give something that they know that you've put some thought into. Even if it's a single initial, that is something that no one else probably will give them that holiday season. Okay. And the very last thing is gift giving bundles. So you may have seen, I know some of us as directors we have a gift giving bundle that we use sometimes during the holidays. I can't remember if it's Big Pink Playground who usually posts it or Christina's Creations, but you'll see pretty soon, it may already be out there and I haven't looked this season, a lot of holiday bundles. And one of them is a bundle that's over $200 and it is like $330 worth of products for $200. Well, the idea is you'll enter it as a party. So some of those items you'll be entering as hostess rewards, but your customer then has 15 gifts and she's done one order with you and she has 15 people crossed off of her list. It is the best thing since sliced bread. So somebody said, okay, got it. Sorry, Dana. I was like, oh, is that somebody asking me a question? So one thing that I wanted to mention about that is you may not sell 2 or 3, 4, 5 $200 bundles. You may sell one, but that's $200 from one customer. And you were able to help her cross off a ton of gifts off of her list. So what if you post that or you've messaged it to some people and you're not selling a $200 bundle? That's okay. Look at the other bundles that we have that can, or put some together yourself that can be divided. So a lot of times with our December special, obviously all of those little things that you can add on are great gifts. That's the whole point of our December special. So grab 3 or 4 products in a bundle, and it's up to you whether you would discount it more than the bundle price. I don't think you need to. Our prices are so good anyway. I think just offering it with that one thing that's on special. If I'm making sense, I'm getting pretty tired, so sorry if I'm not. But then you can, again, one customer could spend $50 and she would have 4 gifts. They're not going to go to Target and find 4 cute gifts for less than $50. They're just not. We have some awesome things that are different from what people are seeing in the stores. They are on-trend fabrics, classic patterns, things for every age group. So, okay, I've talked really fast.
I love them all.
The last thing to wrap that up is, even if you just choose 1 or 2 of the things that we've talked about so far, and there may be some more things Dana's going to mention, even if you pick 1 or 2 things, think about the impact that that could have on your business and on your paycheck. So if you thought when Annette was talking, oh my gosh, I have a Jiffy Lube right down the street, let me do that. Okay, that's great. Even if you get 1 or 2 orders, that's 1 or 2 orders you didn't have before you tried that. So maybe you do the turkey trot, and like Dana said, you don't get 6 people, you get 3. That's great. That is $300 in orders that you didn't have before you tried it. So I don't want you to get hung up on, oh my gosh, I have to do all of this. You don't have to do all of it. Pick 1 or 2 really fun things that kind of piqued your interest, or that sound like something fun for you to try. And any little bit will help you. It will increase your value to your customers. So you're not just their consultant. Now you're their shopper, or now you're their gift wrapper. Like Annette was saying, she offered a gift wrap station. So think about that and just pick 1 or 2 things. And next year you can try 2 or 3 things that are different. So obviously I'm kind of excited about gift giving, and I'm tired, so I'm pretty chatty. Sorry.
That's awesome. Me. I love it. It was great. Thank you.
Any questions?
Yeah, any questions for Kristen or Annette or myself so far? I think Karen is going to share too. Karen had some really good ideas. Karen, are you
Holly, I'm sorry, I was talking so fast.
Get me up.
I can.
I don't see anybody. Oh, I see you.
I just asked you to start your video.
I'm not sure how to do that.
I don't know either.
On the left-hand side of your screen down at the bottom, it says stop video, start video. There you go.
There you are. You're beautiful.
Hey, Karen.
Oh,
Yeah.
you disappeared.
You turned it off again.
I don't know how. I don't know what I did.
Oh, I hit ask to start again.
Okay, let me try it again.
There you are.
You are.
Okay.
Hey.
You do have something in front of the camera, though.
Do what?
You have something in front of your camera.
I don't know what it is.
Is it a post-it note?
No, it's my my little phone holder. I can't see
there.
myself.
There.
So I don't even know what anything looks like here. So all I can see is Dana, and that's better than seeing myself.
Oh, geez.
I know. Okay, one of the things I like to do during the holidays, because I kind of stash all of my extra products from springtime, the kits and different things. I don't like to do sales throughout. I like to give it to hostesses and things. But during the Christmas time, I always have a huge cash and carry event that we started about 6 years ago. And it's coming up this weekend, so I'm really crazy busy trying to get everything done. But even if you don't have a lot of things, if you have one even at your house, and my suggestion would be to try to do something maybe after the cutoff or just before the cutoff, before 31 has their sale. That way you're getting rid of some of the things that you don't need anymore. But if you do need to replenish some of those, you have the cash to go ahead and replenish some of the things that are in your kits. Now, if you have parties, you want to save enough things out of there so that you can do your parties until some things come in. That's one of the things that I enjoy doing. Now, during those, I also still try to book parties, and I also still try to recruit people. One of the things that I like to do as a booking incentive is have some sort of a game. You can get one of those little spinners and do spinning things so that they get a certain discount, additional discount on what you've marked down. Or you can do roll a dice. You can do that and have some little boxes, and whatever number's on the die, they pick it, and then they have a little extra prize. So when they book the party, or hold the party, they actually get a gift. And you can use one of the gifts that you already have, just set them aside and put their names on them. Another thing is a gift certificate. You can give them a gift certificate if they host the party and hold the party, but don't give it to them until they do. That gets you some sales when the new year starts as well. But if you don't have anything booked in December, I would suggest maybe trying to do something like this soon, so that you can get some people there and get some bookings, because a lot of times face to face, you're going to get them to book maybe before you will by a phone call. Let's see. Fundraisers are fun. Sometimes it's a little hard to do a big fundraiser this time of the year because there's so many other different things. But like with the youth groups, I like to kind of help them. And our church right now, we sponsor a nursing home that's here. It's a very small nursing home, and the youth do a lot of things with that. So we're working on putting together a little Christmas party where the parents can come and the kids can come. And they're going to try to sell the little carry-alls. And we probably should have done it during the special, but we didn't. But they're all bringing these cute, fun socks that you see out there. And you can get them for $1, $1.50, so that they can stuff the socks or stuff the carry-alls if we get enough of them, or even zipper pouches, whatever we can, buy and use, because sometimes maybe the guys won't want the cute socks. But it's fun for the little old ladies and stuff to see the little socks. And they're putting candy, things like that in there. So you can do things like that. You can even do a party where everybody brings a thing of cute socks and something to stuff it with, or they can stuff them and do an exchange with that. That's pretty fun too. Another thing that I do this time of the year are stop and shops. I have 3 schools that I go to. The teachers love it because they don't get to go out and shop before Thanksgiving a lot of times. And they like to see what you have at the end right before they're ready to leave for Christmas break. So I set up during their lunch hour. It's usually about 2 hours, and I just kind of set up some things, and they do some orders. And I suggest doing that so that they can get everything in before Christmas. A lot of them, I know where they are. So if they don't come in before the break, that's fine. But you can also do free direct shipping, and that kind of encourages them to come. It costs you a little bit, but in the long run, you've got some customers that you've made happy. A cookie recipe exchange. Sometimes people don't want to make cookies for a cookie exchange party. So if you have a cookies and punch party at your own house and have everybody bring a cookie recipe to exchange, that's kind of a fun thing too that you can do. But one of the things that let's see, I wrote down a couple other things, like some ways to increase your sales. Okay, let's talk about some ways to increase your sales. Obviously, cross-selling different items that go together, and Kristen kind of hit on some of that by stuffing your little products and things so that they can be staged so they know what to put in them. But you can do that with products and other products as well. And then if you have other friends that are direct sell companies, you can actually use some of your products with their products so that they're showing your things and selling some of your things for them, for you, and you're selling some for them. So if you have little gift sets and things like that, you can show those on your site as well as them on theirs, and work together that way. Let's see. Referral exchange, that's the referral exchange program. Let's see. Quick sales. My battery says 20%. Can y'all see me?
Yes.
Okay, let me.
Oh, I didn't know I wasn't muted. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
No, okay. Again, being a personalized shopper, Kristen kind of touched on that a little bit, quite a bit. It was really good information. Oh, okay. Why not give away something? Have a great big giveaway between now and Christmas, or between now and the Christmas break, to where everybody that orders $35 or $31 or whatever amount you want, you put them into a drawing and you're giving away a gift certificate that they can use in January, or you're giving away a larger product that you might already have in stock. Something like that would be an incentive to get them to shop for you. What was the other one? Oh, I know. Putting some sets together. I just posted on my page about the Zouts, because they're regularly $35 for one, and now you can get two for $45. And I've already sold 4 sets that way. I have been telling them they're on special the whole month. And when I put it out there that these are $35 a piece, but now you can get 2 for $45, I've sold a bunch of them. So that works well. And then when we get our new special, if you can see the new special that's coming out, there's quite a few items you can do that with. So let's say if you let them know the style sleeves, you can do, I think it's 4 style sleeves for $46, where it would regular would be $54. So they can see that savings, and there's 4 gifts. The same with the catch-all bin, it would be $76 for 2, where it would be $58 with the special. So combining different specials together like that, you're going to come up with some other little sets where they can see different gifts for different people again, and that's going to save them some money. So you don't really have to wait. If you don't want to, you can start putting some of those out there now, or emailing or texting them to some of your customers and stuff. So that's pretty much all I got.
I love it. Thanks for sharing, Karen. I was going to say, I was thinking of when you were mentioning the bundle sets and things, and then when Kristen was talking about showing people how to use the products, so we all know that this is going to be on. Yeah, so I figured it up. You can get 3 for $50 starting the 23rd of November. So divide that by 3. That's $16.67 a piece. Now, some idea that I have as I was sitting here is, so wrapping one up with some cute either Post-it notes and pens and highlighters, or some note cards that you could get at the dollar bin at Target, or something fun that would be teacher oriented, or just a gift oriented. I mean, you could go to there and get those cute batch of cookies, but then there's something about when you wrap something up cute in cellophane, but you also explain what's in it, and then you say, hey guys, I have these cute little baskets that I'm making. Place your order before December 12th, and you can get, 3 for $50, and then you'll add a couple of fun things inside. Now, you could actually just charge the regular $20 and take $3 and almost 50 cents. Like, you could charge full price for all 3 and charge $3.50. That's still a $20 item that they're getting for a gift, and it could be a really cute gift. I have these all over my house. They are all over. So I was just thinking about this. So anyways, thanks. Did you guys have any questions for any of us? We've shared a lot of ideas tonight. I know Holly was saying she's a little overwhelmed because she got so many ideas, but that's the whole point, is we wanted to share lots of tips, lots of tricks. There's lots of ideas. Don't feel like you have to take them all. Take a couple that you think will work for you or you want to try and try them. There's times where I've tried things in the past and they haven't worked and they've flopped. And I wait another season and then I try it again. And then the next time it works. And then I try it the next season and it doesn't work. So you just never ever know for sure. But, we've covered things like, everything. We've covered everything. Turkey trots, we've covered being a personal shopper. I love the Jiffy Lube idea that Annette shared. Like, I was in Jiffy Lube this week. I totally needed to do that, but I didn't do that. But I did sneak a catalog in. So, but I love this time of year you do. And the personal shopper that I heard about personal shoppers from the Jones store, Kristen, a long time ago. When I worked at a mall here in the Kansas City area before I was married. And I thought that was the coolest thing. Like, my director for Bath and Body Works always got her clothes and she would go, like, they would be her personal shopper. I'm like, you have a what? They're like, yeah, it's free. I'm like, what? I never used it. I was always too chicken, but I love that idea. So, and then did you have a thought? You look like you had a thought.
I thought, no, I'm just tired.
You're tired. She's tired. We're all tired.
Ashley said, should you ask those places before you just leave a catalog like Jiffy Lube? And it totally depends on your thing, but I actually know a lady that has the local little, one of the garages here. She has 2, and I did that last year. I asked her, and I put it in there because I left a binder. I actually put the catalog in sheet protectors and left a binder in there with business cards and different things like that for them to get in touch with me. But yeah, I mean, like Dana said, she just left a book. I mean, there was a little newspaper with local ads in it. And when people, I'm kind of like, I want to be like real sneaky about it. For some reason, I'm like, oh, I don't want people to think I'm like trying to be pushy about it. So people are all busy. It was election day. It was crazy. Anyways, never go to Jiffy Lube on election day, by the way, a presidential election at least. So I pull it out and I just snuck it kind of in between because they're going to look at that anyways. And I'm like, oh, there's going to be like a little happiness because they're going to see that little mini catalog in there. But most places I'll just leave a mini anywhere and I don't ask. Mm-hmm. The other thought I had, and this will depend on where you get your hair done. But I know for me, I have not ever asked her this, but I'm sure that her schedule is a little bit different. But if I went to a busy salon and I was comfortable asking my hairstylist, I would ask her if on a busy Saturday before the holidays, would you mind if I bring cookies for everyone that's going to be at the salon and I set up my products for a couple of hours, and while they're getting their hair done, the ladies can shop and I'll give you a free blah, blah, blah. Or, you can get the hostess rewards or whatever. And just see, you could even say, hey, I would love to share your business card with my customers if they're looking for a hairstylist. So in trade, could I do this at your salon and I'll throw your business card or business cards in with all my orders or something? So just a thought, because everybody's shopping, everybody's in that mood. There's no reason people don't need to buy gifts from us, right? Right. They're buying them somewhere.
You're going to buy them. And I feel like, especially if you can start talking about it now, and like Karen said, and I have not been good at this, we can tell till the cows come home or turn blue in the face that those Zouts are 2 for $45. And I'm telling you, we can post it all day long, but we have to continue to remind people because I can guarantee you, especially this week, there's been a lot of people who haven't been on social media.
No.
Okay, so if you're posting in your customer groups, people are avoiding social media these past couple of weeks because it's been too negative. I even avoided it this morning. I just didn't want to be a part of it. So you're going to have to reach out to those customers in some other way because they're not on Facebook right now. And if they are, they're seeing negativity and they're turning it off right away. They're not looking for 31 stuff. So it may be sending emails, maybe sending texts. Texts are a great thing. If you think they'd like that product, I shared with my team, there's some magazine in California that it is voted one of the top teacher products out of 6 different bags in some teacher magazine. The Zout is like one of the top 6 teacher totes you should ever own. And it was the lowest in price. Like Vera Bradley was on it. There was a couple of like leather totes on it, but our Preppy Pops Out was on that.
Awesome.
Yeah. Any other questions, guys? We've taken up an hour of your time.
I was just going to say, so that everybody doesn't get overwhelmed, each of us will be happy to just post our little tips. We'll do a 1-sentence tip, but feel free to tag us, or if you have questions about something that we talked about, we don't mind sharing at all. We'd be happy to help fill in the gaps of anything that we skimmed over or that you need more help with. We have been doing it for a long time, but we don't want to assume, and you don't need to feel like you have to know as much as we do. We've just been doing it longer. So we have a couple holiday seasons under our belt. And I think that consultants, especially new girls, can get really overwhelmed this time of year because sometimes the orders are flying in faster than you know what to do with them. And other times you're sitting on your hands going, why isn't anybody shopping with me? So just reach out, ask us for help, ask us questions that you have, and we'll be happy to help you out.
And most of us, Karen, we need to talk about your team group, but you can get us out of, and that's probably on there. But like, if you're a part of my Sparkling Stars lineage, all these women are like these fabulous, amazing friends of mine are all in our Sparkling Stars group. So, you know, you don't even have to go to the event page if you don't want to. You can go straight to my group and say, hey, Kristen, I heard you talking on this. Can you please, you know.
Yeah, they're all on mine too. You guys are all on mine too.
And I'm on Kristen's and I'm on Annette's. So, and
I'm on Karen's. I'm not sure. I think I'm on yours too.
Yeah, we can get added. So, but we're all there to help each other. So don't feel afraid. So time to go dream about 31 ideas. That's right, Holly. Well, I hope you got some fantastic ideas. Yay!
I'm sorry I keep yawning, ladies, but I got to go to bed. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, she's an hour ahead of me. So thanks for joining us tonight, guys. Have a good evening, and we'll be back next month. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.